Hi Libra, welcome. So Libra, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so feel free to flip the roles if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's go ahead and get started. Libra. So, sorry, I got the itchies today. Let's get one overall card for you, Libra. You have the 10th house of reputation showing up as the overall energy between you and the person you're connecting with. So this is Capricorn energy for some of you. Could be in your chart or the chart of the person you're connecting with, or it's just the influencing vibes. But what this is talking about is like your achievements, how far you've come, the legacy you're leaving behind, your competencies, your purpose, wanting to feel a sense of purpose, okay? So let's see what your crowning energy is and the person you're connecting with. 5 of Pentacles. So Libra, some of you might be in this space where maybe you're questioning your purpose or feeling a lack of that in your life, or just, they're saying complacency. There might have been an issue with complacency going on here, Libra. Maybe wanting to isolate yourself, not really being... It's not that you're not open to new experiences, but not allowing yourself to go with the flow. You know what I mean? That could have been an issue leading up to the now. This person has the 6 of Wands, which is about recognition, attention. It's a very magnetic energy. So very different vibes coming here. Like, I feel like this person being in this space of either wanting your attention, Libra, or getting a lot of attention, being in a more action-oriented type of vibe, and you being more in this like introversion type of energy to get us started. So this will be interesting to see where it goes, won't it? Let's go into the recent past, what led up to the now, and then we're going to look at how you see each other, how you genuinely feel underneath it all, and most likely future outcome. So, what led up to the now for Libra? 9 of Pentacles, the World card. I'm getting a message around inefficient or efficiencies, like taking a more efficient approach to something. And the 3 of Wands. So, Libra, it feels like to me that you've been in the space of maybe wanting to be a little bit more independent, to feel on top of things, maybe efficient, feeling more efficient, which is interesting. This could be coming in after a period of like this lackadaisical energy, and then you getting a drive or a pep in your step that's helping you to like become more efficient, to come out of that energy. It's interesting. Some of y'all needed some time alone to kind of reconsider maybe how you were going about something or your purpose. And now, as we come into the now energy, it's like feeling that exhilaration come back, feeling that pep in your step again, and being more open to like actually acting on some of the things that you talk about or some of the things that you think about, you know. And I kind of got this message in Taurus's reading too. It's like, you know, when you conceptualize something in your mind, it's like one thing when you can conceptualize something, but it's a whole nother experience when you actually do it, you know. And I feel like you getting into this space of like, okay, I'm wanting to actually put some of this into practice so that I can move forward here. So let me see this person's recent past energy, Libra, leading up into the now. You've got Justice, so you're showing up in their energy. You might have really wanted alone time though. You know what I mean? Like even if you're in a partnership, you might have been like craving space or alone time. This person has 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Swords. So I feel like in the past, this person has had trouble giving to the connection, or maybe was closed off to giving to the connection, Libra. it just seems one-sided. There's something about this being one-sided in the past. Or maybe this person like spending an exorbitant amount of time elsewhere, or on other things, or not taking you into consideration. There seems to be a message here about inconsiderate. I hate to say that, but that's kind of what I felt like. Like this person may have issues sometimes with not necessarily being the most considerate with what they're lending their mind to or their time to. I do feel like this person getting some insight though around, I guess, themselves and like how they've been behaving and maybe how they've been treating you, Libra. This person is trying to come to your aid, really. Hold on a second. I heard come to your aid. So I feel like whatever this person has been through, it's like they almost want to make that right with you. There's something that they want to make right or that they want to correct here. That maybe they didn't even see as a problem in the past, but now they're gaining some sort of insight as to like how that actually affected you or other people. Wow, that got interesting really fast, didn't it? So let's go deeper. Okay, let's go into the current energy. What's going on in the headspace for Libra? How do you perceive this connection? Where are my Libras? No, misfire. How do you perceive the connection, Libra? Queen of Pentacles. That was the Three of Swords that just left out there. The High Priestess and the Tower. I heard a change is a-coming. Man, I'm telling you, I'm what, like over halfway through with this round of readings. And the consistent theme is change, okay? Change in relationships. That seems to be the consistent theme during this time frame. So I'm not really surprised to see that change is a-coming here. And the Three of Swords, but in the reverse. So I feel like you're at this point, Libra, where like you just want to be comfortable with yourself and tired of feeling some kind of way about life or about relationships, you know. And maybe that's why you've taken some time to isolate yourself or taken some time to pay attention more to like you and how you feel and being more independent and authentic to self. This has actually helped you to get in tune with your intuition. And I feel like you're getting into this space of, it's almost like as soon as you get comfortable, something comes in and changes. But I don't feel like this is a bad thing. I feel like this is something that you've called forth through your mind. So it's like this, Libra. Some of y'all have been craving a change in a situation for a while, and you've conceptualized it, right? You've thought it through. But for whatever reason, no action may have been taken, or yes, that's it. And now during this time frame, it's like, well, the universe is going to act on your behalf because it's heard you and it's responding to you. The universe, God, your angels, they hear everything that goes on in the mental space and they answer it. It's just most of us are not in receptive mode long enough to be able to receive the messages unless you're very practiced at opening your third eye in meditation. But it's almost like they were, your guidance, your source was trying to give you inspiration to move you along this path, Libra, towards some sort of change, and you kind of ignored it, or you've been ignoring it. And so now it's like universal forces coming in and creating some sort of change for you, right? Which isn't a bad thing, even though it always feels more secure when you're the one making the change. Because it feels more like it's within your power. But even when change occurs outside of you, you still have all of the power, right? Like it's in essence still responding to a request that you've had. So that's kind of what I feel coming through. And listen, if you've had your heart broken, okay, or this person has, I feel you have done a lot of healing around that and transformation around that. So let's see how this person perceives the connection, Libra. They have the Sun. This person's Headspace. Temperance. Five of Swords. And the Emperor. So Libra, this person is, all of a sudden I got very emotional. That's so weird. Oh my gosh, maybe they're very emotional, or you are. I was like, I felt that came out of nowhere. This person is trying to prioritize their own happiness and yes, their own independence. And they're trying so hard to stay in control or seem like they're in control, but deep down inside, they are the Five of Swords, which is a sense of like either feeling rejected or a fear of that, or just like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to pause, but this is important. All right, so, sorry, there's another message here about winning at all costs. I feel like this person does not take rejection very well. Is someone that feels like they should always come out on the winning end, period. And it kind of reminds me of the energy I got at the beginning of the reading. Sometimes that could make this person really inconsiderate because they don't always consider that, you know, how maybe it affects other people when they do that, or, you know, it's almost like there's a little bit of selfishness here in this person's energy, which to me, you know, being selfish in and of itself is not a bad thing. We kind of have to be to get through life, you know what I mean? It's self-preservation. But this person goes about it in a way that may be actually hurtful to other people, and may feel or come off inconsiderate, even if that's not the intention, right? I just feel like this person is a little bit unstable in the moods, maybe very moody, maybe even a bit impulsive, okay? Definitely could be very blunt to a fault, you know what I mean? But like when it comes to how they see you, Libra, this person actually sees you through positive eyes, you know? They kind of like that you are your own person, and at the same time they fear the connection because they fear loss of control around it. So let's go into the emotional space then and see what we have going on in there, the emotional space. I don't know why I'm getting, this is so random, it's not at all, maybe it's related, maybe it's not, I don't know. I'm getting messages about like past lives, which is not something I read, but all of a sudden, like, I wonder how many lifetimes I've been a tarot reader or a gypsy. Because I feel that it was ingrained in my spirit from the day that I was born. Excuse me. Okay. I was going to say, before I coughed, I'm a Libra moon, Libra rising. So like, well, there's got to be a reason why they gave me that. So Libra, maybe think about like, is there something that you've always felt is true about yourself or was true about you? Maybe you don't even have any proof. You just felt it from the time you were born and it's never left you. They're saying, yeah, that's because you had a past life doing something similar. Okay. All right, so random. All right. The Eight of Swords, Temperance, the Page of Pentacles, and the Magician. So from a heart space, Libra, I feel like there's been some restricting of yourself, you know, of holding yourself back. But I actually feel you breaking loose of that or getting tired of that. I feel like you want some sort of new beginning here, and it's in the process of manifesting, okay? So it's like whether you take action or not, the universe is conspiring to make something to manifest. So very interesting. And I feel like this may take you off guard, like, because maybe you're thinking it's going to work out like A to B to C, or maybe you think like it's going to work out in a certain kind of way that makes sense or is practical to you, but the universe has some sort of different plan here, Libra, which you need to trust a little bit that it is a better plan than the one you had, because your guides have the big picture and you only have a narrow perspective from your psyche. So this is requiring a little bit of trust on your behalf that things are being orchestrated in your favor when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, but just life in general, right? So let's see what's going on in this person's emotional space. Three of Swords. Yikes. The Hangman, the Three of Cups. One more. Wow. Libra. Hold on one second. And we're back. Sorry. The last card out was the Devil. So, holy cowabunga. Don't mind my dumb laugh. I don't know, I can't help it. Wow. Whoa. Holy intense. Okay. So, this person has a tendency to be forceful when, or they have this living inside of them, the ability to be forceful when they don't get what they want, just FYI. I feel like this person has had their share of heartache, right? But after a time period of kind of like gaining some sort of new perspective, I feel this person wanting to kind of get back out or pull something back together or reconcile or amend something here in the relationship. And yet, there is this very intense, almost toxic type of vibe around this person. There could also be a third party involved. FYI, I have the Three of Swords out twice and the Three of Cups. And I feel like you would know that. You know, like I feel like that wouldn't be like shocking to you. But take it as it resonates. It's just like, I get a sense too of like this person being like, how do I make this right? And them getting like super fixated on it. This person wants to make it right with you, Libra, like, or make something right, and they're hyper obsessed with it. Like they definitely ruminate on this, and I heard they know they effed up. Okay, for some of them that, but it's just like wanting to make something right, I feel, is what's in this person's heart, and yet a fear of rejection, you know, because I feel like this person is aware, you know, of their own personality and their own personality strengths, but also their own flaws. I think they lacked self-awareness in the past, but they have, through life experience, gained enough experience to get insight into that at this point. Okay, so let's look at the most likely future outcome. This reading is so specific. This reading is going to be like 100% for you or 100% not. And please don't make it resonate if it don't. But let's see what the most likely future outcome is. Keep in mind, all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will. 9 of Cups. Ooh, my head itches. There's the itchies again, guys. The 9 of Cups. Hangman. Also, why am I so hungry right now? My gosh. I just ate lunch. It's not even like I ate that long ago. It's crazy. All right. Can't leave it on the 10 of Swords. What's that? The 7 of Swords. Holy cow, what's that? The 7 of Pentacles. What's that? Judgment. All right. So, Libra. Just when you think it can't get any more complicated, it does. But I feel like we're going to work this out, right? So here you are. You're having some sort of success here as we go through August. And definitely getting like new insight for yourself, a new perspective for yourself. Seeing the other side of the coin, which actually, Libra, you're pretty good at being able to see both sides of a situation. And I feel like that's what you're trying to do. I feel like you are trying to be considerate. Even if this person isn't considerate of you, I do feel like you still taking the high road or still trying to see it from their point of view. Like, okay, maybe I'm not seeing something that they're seeing. Like, let me take this into consideration. And I heard that's very brave and bold of you. So, but then at the end of the day, right, there's still some questioning going on in the mind. There's a need to kind of take your time and really weigh things out before you make any sort of judgment calls. There might also be things that are being hidden here, okay? Whether that's on your end or this person's end, I'm not really certain, but I feel like, of course, whatever's hidden will come to light at some point. But they're wanting you to place your focus more so on staying busy, staying active, releasing the need to know everything up front. Some of y'all have a fear of the unknown, of like going into uncharted territory. And the guidance is like, well, shoot, why'd you come to this earth? Why even live this life, right? Like, you can't walk around fearful and, you know, not wanting change, fear of the unknown. You'll never experience anything new. Your life will feel like Groundhog's Day. You'll be bored to death, and then death will likely ensue. Because when we get bored in life, we get stagnant. When we get stagnant, we tend to go into our lower self. When we get into our lower self, we tend to do stupid things like overeat, overdrink, not take care of our health. And then our physical body deteriorates. That's not the path you want to go down, is it? Of course not. So they're saying, well, then be open to new experiences. Even if it's not perfect, even if it doesn't work the first time around, at least you could say you tried. At least you give yourself something to think about, stimulation of your mind, stimulation of your body, you know, etc. They're asking you to be open to treading in unfamiliar territory, and yet at the same time having faith that the universe has got your back. So this person's most likely future outcome, the Ace of Wands. Seven of Wands. Six of Cups. Excuse me while I fix my hair. My Libra moon is showing. Anyways, okay. King of Cups. Wow, Libra, like, you lit a spark under this person's arse. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like whatever they've been ruminating on, they want attention, really. They want your attention. This person might be very physically drawn to you or attracted to you, and yet something keeps you at an arm's distance or them at an arm's distance. You know what I mean? Like, again, this person is like hesitant to let someone in on maybe what they have going on for whatever reason. And at the same time, they're fixated or they're ruminating on something. This person definitely wants to amend something from the past. All right, that showed up like 3-4 times on this person's end. There is something on an emotional level that they want to make right, Libra, and amend, okay? And they don't want you to push them away, I don't feel, or shut them out, okay? And if you've been shutting this person out, I feel like they are certainly not happy about that. Let's just say the very least. They have the stinking devil in their heart space, you know what I mean? Like, but maybe they've shut you out before, you know, because I heard it's reciprocal. So regardless of the situation you're in, I do feel like this person wants to make something from the past right, okay? So let's see what the law of attraction has to say here, Libra. I don't like either of those cards. I don't know why. I just didn't feel it. Well, I guess I'll keep that one. Let's get one more, though. This says, the secret of creating anything desired is to get happy. As you practice happy thoughts, you practice your connection with Source. From your place of being happy, you will have access to all that you desire. So this is a reminder to you, Libra, to get happy. Not because you have a reason, not because things are working out for you, although they always are, and you always have a reason, but just because you're alive. And as you learn to get into that space without condition, then you begin to attract to you things that will make you happy. And then this one says, the vibration of my being influences the universe. Everything vibrates and is communicating, reacting, responding, and integrating. Once you begin to offer your vibrations on purpose, now you're in absolute control of your experience. Well, that card just literally said everything I just said with the other card. So you've got that message twice. Prioritize your happiness, Libra. All else will come after. Zodiac signs that you might be dealing with or have in your own birth chart. Let's start there. I have Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Could be another Libra. Scorpio. Sagittarius again. And Virgo. Pisces, Taurus. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind, it's a general reading, and Capricorn, if I didn't say that. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do have videos over there, Tarot Time with Dana. All of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Libra. And until next time, my friends, namaste.